Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks, and today we're going to be having a look at the Tier 4 German tank destroyer, the Marder 38T, which is the one that follows on from the Marder II. So the first thing we'll do is have a quick look at the stats and see some of the differences. Nothing really major, to be honest. As you can see, it's a very similar design of tank, not much changing. We have 50 more horsepower in the engine, so we can move about a bit more. Weight staying kind of the same, like I say, very similar tank. Speed limit, you get a little bit extra, going up to 47. And traverse speed's improved, which is nice. It's a good improvement there actually, 8 degrees a second more. The hull armour, again, slight improvement, but it is a tier 4 tank destroyer, so you're not going to be using your armour for much. It's not a good strategy if you're thinking about employing that. And yeah, everything else pretty much just general improvements. But the big thing that makes the Marder 38T better is when we look at the guns. So if we go to the Marder II, the gun you've been using on the Marder II is the 7.5cm. And there's the stats. Alright, not too bad. If you played the Marder II, you'll know it's kind of lacking. But the improvements we get when we go to the Marder 38T with the same gun, as you can see, we get over 5 rounds a minute more, which is pretty good. Same penetration, same damage, but that was never really a problem with the Marder II. Gun stats were okay in that regard. And the accuracy, 0.4 on the Marder II is now 0.38. Slight improvement, always good. One of the big things, aiming time's gone from 2.5 seconds down to 1.7. So we're getting almost a second shaved off, which is just so good for this gun. It was one of the biggest problems with it, and when you couple that with the improvement in rate of fire on the 38T, you're going to be able to dish out a lot more damage. But again, this is the gun that was on the Marder II, so it's not the one you're going to be using for most of it. The one you're going to be using is the next version of the same gun, which has even better stats. So here we go. From the Marder II, 12.5 rounds a minute, you've now got 18.75. So over 6 rounds a minute more. Same penetration, same damage, but that's not an issue. Accuracy has been improved from 0.4 to 0.35, so you're going to be hitting more stuff, which is perfect. And you get a full second off the aiming time, which is just phenomenal. It's basically what you needed the Marder II to be. Everything you needed improved seems to have been improved with the 38T. So you can do a lot more, you can perform a lot better. It's pretty good all round. So yeah, enough jabbering about stats and whatnot. Let's jump into a game and see how it goes. So here we are guys, we've got an encounter battle on Redshire, and I have to say I quite like this map since the changes in patch 8.11, really mixed it up a lot. Still find a lot of people are trying to figure out how best to play it, but you know, it's to be expected with such radical changes to it. So what we're going to do is come over to the eastern flank, and we're just going to park ourselves up on this hill, because you can actually get some decent sniping from here into the middle, including the cap zone. So we've got a PZ-1C that we can see there, just disappeared. Brings back up. And finish him off. There we go, 1 kill. So it's not too bad. It's a nice position, and not everybody's kind of learned yet that you can be sniped from here. And you can still, as I say, get good shots into the base, like we've got this T28 here, so we'll just take shots on him. And whilst we're going through this replay, if you've played the Marder II, you can compare the gun's rate of fire and the aiming. As you can see, it's a lot quicker than it was in the Marder II. This gun's just fantastic. It's what the other gun should have been. But hey, at least we've got it in this tank. So an SU-85B seems to be going for the cap. Clean him up, no problem. 38NA there. And you can see how nice this position is in Red Shires, just targets just keep popping up. Got a T-70 there on the hill. And he's just going to get into cover. And then we've got a B1 there on the reverse of that hill, so we'll take shots at him. Rather slow tank, the B1, so we'll take a few blind shots, hopefully some of them hit. And then we'll just keep looking at everything else that's popping up. So like I say, good position, not bad. Our team keeps spotting stuff for us. However, I think our team's a little bit too clumped up. There we go, B1 shows up again, and we'll be able to clean him up no problem. That's us on 3 kills. PZ38 showing up. And it's just, this is where the Marder 38T seems to excel. If you can get a good position where you can just snipe away quite happily, not being bothered by anything, you can just cause absolute havoc. Got another B1 there in the cap. And again, you can just see how good this is with the rate of fire, but it's got the aiming time as well to make the rate of fire worth it. You can actually put it to use. So there we go, we've got 6 kills from here, done plenty of damage, can't see any more targets, so time to move forward. Seems to be the way to go. We do have, like I say, we've got the majority of our team at the actual cap zone. Which, yeah, definitely don't condone that sort of thing. You kind of need to spread out a bit more. Particularly on this map, the way it's changed with the divots in the cap zone or the ridges. If the enemy gets along this road, they've got some good cover and they can just lay fire onto you. Because although you've got cover from north to south when you're in the cap, east to west, not so much. But our team seems quite content sitting in the cap, so we're just going to head up to the enemy spawn, find their arty. There we go, easy kill. That's us up to 7. Oh, and we also spot their T-28. He just happened to be AFK. So we'll land a shot on him, see if we can get the kill. Nope, burned up. And we actually took a shot from our artillery there. Really difficult to say whether that was intentional or not, since the only thing I could have been shooting at was their arty, which I killed a good while ago. But anyway, yeah, that's the Marder 38T. Good game there, 7 kills. And as you can see, if you can find a good sniper position, you can really put this gun to work. It's just vastly improved over the Marder II. But yeah, let's go take a look at some post-game stats. So here's the stats, guys. Managed to pick up a first class mastery badge for that. Got the new high caliber medal. Came with 8.11. And us got ourselves a top gun. So not too bad at all. Good wee performance. Looking at our damage, we'd actually done 1,738, which is pretty good for a tier 4 game. And compared to the rest of our team, you can just see the rate at which we've done damage. And 880 XP for that one. Not too bad at all. Did land in a ×3, which got us a good little bonus, so can't complain about that. And more detailed stats, what we got? Shots fired 30, direct hits 20, penetrations 20. So everything we hit we penned. We did miss a third of our shots, but that wasn't really down to the accuracy of the gun, that was more down to me taking blind shots. So yeah, not really doing the gun stats justice with those results there. That was my fault, not the guns. But hey, good little game, good little tank, and yeah, anyone playing the Marder II and just kind of dreading it or getting annoyed with its just not performing quite to the level you want, Marder 38T definitely improves things. It's the tank that the Marder II should be, and debatably used to be. But as I've said before, I can't really compare the Marder II as to how it was when it was a good tank, because I never had it then. So yeah, that was the Marder 38T, guys. Thanks very much for watching, greatly appreciated. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, got more tanks on the way, and I will catch you on the next one.